Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you a project that I created using this paper pad called Home Again. It's from the Cardbella. It's by Jen Allison. I was at a scrapbook store and I saw this, and the paper, the colors of the paper just really spoke to me. I loved them, but I didn't really know what I was going to do with it. I didn't have a plan for it. So I decided that I would go ahead and make some cards and then gift them up or package them up into a pretty little box. So this is what I made. I made 5 cards for each set. I made 3 sets from the collection, and then I decorated the box. And I thought that I would share with you how I created this box, because this would be a really good Christmas present for friends or neighbors or family members, or just like acquaintances at work. It'd be a nice, easy, and affordable present. This paper collection costs $14.99, and I got it with a coupon, of course. And then the only other thing that I used was my adhesive and some white cardstock to make the cards. So I got 3 gifts, and this package was less than $10. So all in all, I think if you factor in the adhesive and all the other stuff, I spent about $15 maybe, and I got 3 gifts, and I still have enough paper and stickers and stuff that I could probably make another one with the scraps if I wanted to. So I'm going to share with you how I made the box, okay? Because the cards are pretty self-explanatory. I just used the paper and the stickers and stuff to create the cards, and I made 15 of them. So what I did is I took one piece of 8.5 by 11, and we're going to score that at, we're going to score it on the with the 11 side along the top. Oops, let me bring it down a little bit so you can see. There we go. The 11 across the top. I'm going to score this at 2 1/4, and then 3, and then I'm going to score it at 7.5, and then 8 1/4. This is going to give me, my box is going to be about 3/4 of an inch deep. So you can't really, if you're using 5 cards and 5 envelopes, you can't really add too much dimension to the cards. But I really wanted to be able to create it out of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper over a 12 by 12. So this is what I went with. Okay, so then we're going to turn it to the 8.5 inch side, and we're going to score it at 1/2 inch, and then 1 1/4, and then we're going to score it at 7 1/4 and 8. And this is then what you have. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this, and we're going to grab our scissors. Now you're going to notice, see if I can show you, one side on this side is going to be shorter than on this side. So we're going to work with the bigger side first. Okay? You're going to cut on the score line. We're going to go past the first score mark all the way to the second score mark. And then we're going to go to the side and cut in at the second score mark, all the way to the second score mark, and we're going to remove this rectangular piece, which also removes the square. Okay? You're going to do that on both sides. Just like so. So that's what your top looks like. Okay? For the bottom part, you're going to cut in to the little part, and then you're going to turn around, turn your paper, and you're going to cut up on the second score mark to the first score mark. Then you're going to remove this, and then we're going to angle this. So that is what we're left with there. Okay, let's do it one more time on this side. I'm going to turn it to the side, and I'm going to cut in on the second score mark and on the first score mark. Okay, then I'm going to turn it to this side, and here's my first score mark. Here's my second score mark. I'm going to cut in on the second score mark all the way to the first score mark there. Then we're going to go ahead and cut this off, and then we're going to cut this off. Okay, and now you are left with the base of your box. Okay, the only other thing left to do now is to mat it. It is easier and a little bit more efficient to mat it while it's flat. Okay, but you can choose to do that later if you want to too. What you're going to do is on the inside, you're going to mat this square and this square. Then you're going to flip it over, and on the back side, you're going to mat this square and this square. It's going to look like this. This is the inside. Okay, I matted in the center, and you don't have to mat the whole center piece. Only part of it's going to show. And then I matted the top. Then you turn it over. You mat this part and this part. Before you mat the bottom part, if you want it to close with a magnet, you need to stick the magnet underneath your under your paper if you want it, or you can stick it behind. On this one, I just stuck it behind. On my other one, it is in between the pattern paper. There. Okay. Also for this one, I did round the outside edge, and that's just because I think that it'll look a little bit nicer when it's finished if you have that rounded. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside, and what we're going to do is put it together. I'm going to start out on this side. Yeah, this is the back. If you want to mat the back, you can. I just didn't choose to. We're going to start out like this. I'm going to fold in my flaps, and I'm going to apply adhesive to the outside of these flaps. Okay. Then I'm going to take double-sided adhesive, and I'm going to apply it right to the edge of this pocket. This is on the bottom again. Okay. And then here. And then I'm going to remove this. It is easier if you apply the adhesive before you start to fold up your box. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is sort of fold these side edges in. I should have done that first, but I forgot. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this, fold the side to meet that little square that you had there on both sides. So I'm just going to fold this up and make that side meet. Then I'm going to fold this part in, and this bottom is going to meet up with the edge. Fold that in and then meet it up with the edge there. Then you've got some, you stick down, and then you've got a lovely little box. Now we've got our magnet in here, so I'm just gonna stick that there. That is our magnet on the top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of adhesive here, and I'm going to stick it there, and then I'm going to close my box. I want it to close up, make sure it lines up how you want it to line up, and then just kind of let your magnet fall on there. Then I open it up and press it down really, really well. Now you can do like I've done on this one, is I took a bunch of the stickers and I sort of made a sticker collage and put them there to kind of hide the magnet. So let's look at the sticker page here and see if we have any that might work. I like this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and stick that there. I'm gonna close it up actually and see how I want it to look. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So for me, I'm gonna leave it like that. I like that a lot, but I need to do two things. Number one, I wanna make sure that this is really stuck. I don't feel like a magnet is gonna stick, or the sticker is gonna stick very well to the magnet, and my hot glue gun is not on. So let's go ahead and we'll just stick it for now. Okay, and then what you wanna do is we want to make sure that this part here is not sticky. So you have two options. You could cover this sticker and then cut out the pattern paper, or you can do what I'm going to do, and that is to take my, yeah, that looks good. I'm going to take my powder, or you can use baby powder too. I believe that might be what's in here is baby powder because it sure smells like it. But I'm going to take my powder and just going to brush it on the sticker. I'm going to do the whole sticker, and then I'm going to glue the sticker on with hot glue. Like I said, you could do this with just by sticking it to a piece of cardstock as well. I kind of like this way a little bit better. You can tell it's not sticky anymore. Okay. Then get that off there. And then we take our sticker and we're going to adhere it to there. While we wait for that, let's grab, I did have this box. I already filmed this video once with this box, but for some reason it did not continue recording when I wanted it to, so I had to refilm it. I like this sticker on there, so I'm going to do that one. So we're going to do the same thing again, just take the stickiness off. There we go. And now it is no longer sticky. It's a good trick if you want to take the sticky off of anything, really. Use a little baby powder. let's just clean that up a little bit. All right. Now let's see if we are sticky. And if you wanted to, you could create a little bit of a collage. I don't know that I really need to for this one. I did it for this one because I didn't really like the way that it looked on the back side, I guess. I don't know, maybe I still don't like it, but it's there. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one like this because I like that enough. Okay, so I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna put a little bit of hot glue. Right, well, put a little hot glue there. Anyways, I mean, you get the point. You see, I'm gonna put the hot glue there, and then I'm gonna put the cards in there, seal it up, and then this one gets cards. And I could probably, if I wanted to, fit one more card in some of them, but not this one that has the bow on it. You just have to be careful about the textures and or the stuff that you put on them. All right. So, out of one paper pad, or one paper collection, or scrapbook collection, I guess, I created 3 card kits. All a little bit different, but they're all little gifts. And I think that the people that I give them to will quite enjoy them. You could sell these at a craft shop if you wanted to. You could, you know, like I said, gift them to coworkers or friends or family, neighbors. It's a perfect little I thought of you gift. If you guys have any questions, feel free to send me an email and I will be posting another video very soon. I've got a Christmas planner on the works. So I will see you all again soon with that video. Bye-bye now.